guys, and we'll see you in just a moment.
The narrows of the English Channel have borne witness to some of the most famous naval battles in history. Now the storied cliffs of Dover provide the inspiration and backdrop for a naval clash of epic proportions. This is Crash Zone Alpha. Crash Zone Alpha is a 42 by 42 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from southwest to northeast. The A cap is in the bottom left, B is in the center, and C is in the top right. In the center and southwest, both A and B caps provide a little cover for radar cruisers looking to support friendly destroyers as they vie for control of each cap. The islands that hug the borders of these 2 capture zones are tall enough to block most shells and close enough that their radar envelopes will cover their respective capture areas. To the northeast, Capture Area C is a much riskier play for cruisers. The islands here are smaller and further back from the capture zone, providing better access for destroyers. Battleships seeking better firing angles on enemies further south are likely to find what they're looking for, but pushing too far, too quickly, can be a very risky play. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Crash Zone Alpha.
Live now?
Yes, indeed. Come on in. Zath, talk to us.
Game 4. Here we go.
Game 4. Talk to us about these lineups. Pick one and go. I'm flexible.
All right. I'm over on the AP side, so I'll just go for that one. That
Let's
way
do it.
it gives you a chance to pan over there if you need to. So we've got typical setup, Yamato, Ohio, same people. We got Lowski, Goliath. We got Woshi, Venezia, Polsky, Yu Yang, Summers now, KV, Quincy in a Worcester, Jason in Des Moines, and Supa in a Moskva, because remember Stalin was banned.
Stalingrad was banned this game. Yep.
I feel like we're starting to really learn these players because they're in the same ship.
We are indeed. And check it out, Zath. We have another one of these fancy steel camo sightings for the Yamato. Look at Absolute Detonation gleaming in the sunlight. It's impressive.
Oh, yes.
All
Like
right.
I said, he doesn't need the steel.
having a look over Gaishu's team. Thunder, Yamato, Des Moines, double Nevsky. Haven't seen much of that this event, but we're seeing it here on Crash Zone Alpha. And quadruple destroyer again. Zath, Summers, Daring, Marceau, and our first today, a Harugamo.
You know, it's interesting. Coco is sitting out again, and I almost wonder if they are using Coco as a caller, because we've had him call for us before back when he was in Kraken, and I almost wonder if one of them is streaming in their Discord, and then Coco is able to watch the stream and call what's going on.
I don't know.
Play-by-play.
I'm not sure who their caller is for these matches. We could always ask them later.
So I think that would be a great question.
Yeah, it would be. We see here, Gaishu, they're making a big play for A. I mean, look at all the force they're sending. Double Nevsky, Summers, Harugamo, Thunderer, all headed towards the A cap. They're kind of sending the Marceau north to C to see if they can bag it, get in and out before, and just steal some quick points, it seems, before AP gets up there and gets onto the cap proper. The Daring working the edge of the B cap. Looks like he's probably going to dive in there shortly. And there's a Des Moines up there as well. That's OK Boomer. Just kind of chilling back here, ready to support his boys if they need him. Gaishu now already onto the C-cap, telegraphing where the Marceau is to the enemy team. But the Rumble at A, the forthcoming Rumble at A is what I really want to see, Zath. They've obviously got a plan of whatever this is, and I'm curious to see what it's going to look like.
Yeah, well, I mean, Gaishu's planning to push C, or A, that's the strong side, and then AP is planning on C, that's AP strong side. So I think we're going to just see a little bit of toilet bowl action here.
Could be. We see the smoke. We see there is no radar. That's interesting. There is no radar on the A side of the map for AP. So this Nevsky play behind the smoke screen is going to work out really well, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All of their radar,
Nevsky, of course, having that little bit longer radar.
Yep. And all of AP's radar, the Des Moines and the Worcester, are all up at the C cap.
Oshi taking some big hits now. He's forced to make Inky and try to run away.
Indeed.
Look at the torpedoes coming on Yamamoto. I think he'll be okay. be fine. He's moving
Sure,
forward
I'm
fast
sure
enough.
one or both of these guys has got their Hydra up. Yeah, they're fine. Now, you also see AP doing something we've seen quite a number of teams doing this particular game, this particular map, and that is sending the kind of these spammy cruisers up to this island along the north edge of sea. This has become a very popular spot to dump a Des Moines or two, or even a Worcester. We've seen lots of Worcesters up here, and you see AP making that play as well.
You know, is it sad that as soon as you were starting about seeing the same thing happening, I instinctively panned to see?
Yep, exactly. I mean, we've kind of got a sense of it now. Their destroyer advantage pays off once again. Picking up Gaishu's clan picking up A and B. They were taking up points from C early, but they're going to surrender that cap now. Their deployment kind of dictated it. Obviously, they planned for it. As now, look at AP Zath. They are completely pulling out of A entirely. Look at them. And we saw them do this yesterday against 007.
It's really hard to stick around when there's a death snail full of 2 angry ships shooting at you.
Yeah. We saw them
Actually,
do this.
3, because Turkish is in a Hargumo.
Yeah, we saw them make this exact same play yesterday against 007. 007 kind of set up to receive a push at A that never materialized. AP simply turned around, flexed to the middle, and made their play at B, and narrowly came back to win a decisive Game 4. I think it was Game 4. Yes, it was Game 4. That's what forced them to get in. That's what allowed them to get into Game 5. Now, even Gaishu's guys seem to be having a little bit of reorganizational moments here. Let's have a look at their spotting. What can they see? They can't see anything but the Des Moines and the Worcester up on the AB line. You see VTuber's Thunderer, led by Snoozing Mako. They're headed up towards B. They catch sight of Lowski's Goliath real briefly. Thunderer put some shells downrange for that. Decent, not awful.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it seems like Gaishu's team is definitely in the driver's seat here, but all it takes is one lucky torpedo salvo, and that changes things dramatically. Polsky under big fire now.
Indeed. Well, Amatsukaze stumbled across Polsky there briefly as they were literally like going to pass each other. They were rotating Polsky back to B as the Daring came north, and I don't think they expected to find each other there. So we had a little bit of close contact. Daring dropped smoke and ran. Polsky turned out, and nothing doing. But it's going to allow the Marceau to try to get back into the sea cap.
Yeah, Gaishu just takes a big hit right there.
Lots of spammy cruisers up here to dodge. Yep.
AV is looking to back into B cap, I think.
Yep. Well, I think they're going to rotate Amatsukaze into the cap is what I think is going to happen here. I think Gaishu's going to keep running south. You don't want to be near something with that high, the rate of fire like the Worcester and the Des Moines have, right? It's not going to do you any good.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about KV.
KV. Yes, KV. I was going to comment on that yesterday, Zath, because if you remember, we saw KV come back to this position yesterday in that match we were referring to earlier, and he didn't do this. He didn't reverse into the cap. And I don't recall if that really cost them, but I remember we commented on it because we were like, why isn't he up here kind of just working the edge of the cap? And he's doing it now.
Oh, actually, yeah, now he's starting to back up. Yeah. There he is. And Venezia, Woshi's helping out. Jason is coming under Withering Fire now. He's really low. He needs to get out of there.
Now, something that we saw yesterday in this match with AP from this spawn is playing out again. And that's they've left Lowski's Goliath over here on the one line to kind of just hold back whatever tries to push up behind him, slow things down. Yesterday, he held back a single Des Moines, but today he's getting tag teamed by a Summers and a Harugumo, and I don't think he's going to have quite the same luck with it.
I mean, Harugumo will chew through his armor, no problem.
Well, there's
Jason now going down.
Absolutely chewing him up. Oh, if they could steal this kill, that'd be huge, Zath. There it is. What hit him, I wonder?
Who, Jason?
Yeah, did he get broadside? Did he take a bunch of AP rounds or something?
No, he's just been farmed down from just relentlessly from Amatsukaze and OK Boomer.
Interesting. Well played.
Very much so. And now Lowski is about to go down. Tatsukaze is just keeping him detected while Turkish is firing at him from ultra long range.
Textbook destroyer play here. As you see there now, Laos popping one of his big fancy heals. He'll have 20, 30,000 hit points again shortly. Gaishu's very low, though. I gotta be careful with him.
The only problem with Lowski, though, is that heal takes a while to come back. Again.
It does.
So
It does.
He's going to need at least one more heal to survive this.
Once again, all that early cap pressure is forcing AP to make decisions that they might not otherwise make at the speed which they're being required to make them. They're down over 350 points here, and we're just now hit the 8-minute mark of the game. They are flipping B on the back of Polsky's Yang, and they're contesting C on the back of KV's Summers.
Ooh. Polsky got detected. I think Yamamoto's radar lost a big amount of his HP and got the resets.
KV's definitely in a bit of trouble there. Oh, wow, Polsky is in trouble. They hammered him down to 3,000 HP. Now, he's not nearly as he's way more dinged up than KV is as well. Lowski,
That's all from Yamamoto's radar and the Nevsky.
Yep. Lowski back to half his health because Goliath.
Did he hit Hatsukaze with the torpedo?
No, he missed. But
there's a nice gap there right there.
Oh, maybe he did take one. I saw him go through that torpedo salvo, but I thought he dodged them all. No, I think maybe you're right. Either way, this is right now a commanding lead for Gaishu, almost coming up on 500 points here. We're just now closing into the 10-minute mark, and they own everything. They own the whole board, doing a brilliant job with positioning, keeping AP pushed back off the caps. They've got a couple of these ships nearly dead. The Venezia, Woshi's Venezia is nearly off the board. Polsky's Yang nearly off the board.
See, holding down the handbrake, hitting reverse as hard as it can.
They got the Venezia
goes Woshi
right
and the
there.
Venezia.
Quincy does dodge the torpedo salvo.
Here comes OK Boomer around the front here. Nope, what's he shooting at? He's shooting at KV.
Probably fishing for KV and smoke. Can't even see, because he can't see him otherwise, can he? No, he can't. Yeah, he knows KV's in there, so he's just fishing.
He's trying to dodge fire while also holding C cap, just preventing point gain. Unable to finish. Here comes Yamato shells.
It's not going to matter.
Oh, man.
It's not going to matter, Zath. It's not going to matter.
It isn't. Gaishu's going to move on.
AP needs a kill, and they need it right now. Literally right now. They have 30 seconds. They have a chance to kill Gaishu if they can see him, but they cannot. In fact, let's look over their shoulders for a minute. What can they see? They can see OK Boomer. He's the only pick that he's the only pick that they can make that they have a shot at. They step onto C. That is KV Summers. That slows things down a bit. Gives them about 45 seconds now. Yamato's looking for this shot on Boomer. I think they're going to get it, Zath. I think they're going to get Boomer with seconds to spare. Here it is. Yep. That buys them some time. That buys them some time. They are going to bag the C cap. There, the Harugamo does finally bag Lowski. Zath, I don't think this is going to happen because... there it is. I was just fixing to say they have to get back into A, but it's not going to matter. A single kill ends the game. Gaishu's team finds a way.
Wow. AP with only one kill that game.
Yep, that was just a schooling. Really well played.